So far, coming off last season, obviously, high expectations for you. Have you, with the new coach, obviously, have you been have you felt like a freshman again in terms of coming back and starting over, or has that been like a challenge for you at
There was a
all?
little bit of a freshman feeling coming back to campus and meeting a new coach and meeting the freshmen. So I guess a little bit, but obviously you had to come back. You kind of had to teach the coaches a little bit of the ropes. You kind of had to teach the new kids the ropes because the coaches they're so busy with thousands of emails coming in, thousands of recruits talking to them. So yeah, a little bit of a freshman feel, but got used to it.
The adjustments that Coach Mercer has made, any major adjustments, or have you been kind of in your same routine that you had so much success for last year?
I would say that nutrition has probably been one of the biggest things that he's brought in. Their stolen base motto is a little bit different than last year and the past couple of years. So I think what they have brought in is going to be amazing.
Talk about that impact of the new base running style. Obviously, base running is a huge part of a baseball game,
Right.
and you've got speed.
Right.
How's it been transitioning?
It's been awesome. They like to teach. They like to learn from us. They like to know what we know, and they like to be aggressive. And that's the way I like to play. So I think we're going to mesh well together.
With a young coach like Jeff Mercer, obviously, you kind of have that more peer vibe rather than a head coach that's a veteran like that. What's it been like having a younger guy come in and talk to you guys and kind of he's your instructor?
Right. It's really cool to have a young coaching staff. They'll come in, they'll play cards with us in the locker room, like just kind of screw around with us and talk a little smack with each other, which is kind of fun. But having a younger coach is definitely different than obviously Coach Lamonis wasn't the oldest guy ever, but it's been an awesome feel, and they've really made it comfortable for us.
Obviously, you're on draft boards and you high expectations this season. What's a guy like Scott Rowland that's been there, done that?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, one of the greats.
Right.
How's his impact had on, or what impact has he had?
Yeah, it's been huge. He tells us stories. We get to ask him questions, and he has all the knowledge in the world about everything from the minor leagues to the major leagues. So whatever he has to offer, we just kind of soak in.
What adjustments are you making in the outfield this year? Where are you kind of seeing yourself in the lineup, or what are you gunning for? What's your hope this year?
I'd love to play center field, but obviously we have a great returning center fielder from last year. So wherever they think that we fit in together is what we're going to do, and we're just going to do the best to help the team win.
Obviously, you have guys like Paulie Melto and Feynman that are just they've been there, done that. But I mean, you're a junior now. What's the leadership role like in you? Have you embraced it? Kind of help out the younger guys, especially with newer coaches.
Right. It's been a lead by example kind of motto for us, and not only me but all the older guys. It's been just, I would say, the younger kids have asked questions that the coaches may not know around campus or around the city of Bloomington that we have to kind of come up and answer and just try to give them the best advice that we can give them.
Have there been any young guys that have came in and kind of surprised you, if anything, I guess, for this season?
I say one would be Grant Richardson. He's been, I like to call him like my son a little bit because he's a Fishers guy. He's from where I live, and he's a lot like me. He's smaller than he needs to be, and he's a little raw, but he's going to be a big part of the season, I think.